one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
This story comes to us from the Los Angeles Times. The man who was shot and killed on New Year's Eve by an off-duty U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent in a Northridge apartment complex has been identified by Black Lives Matter Los Angeles and on social media as Keith Pooter Porter. Authorities have not yet released the full identity of the victim, but Black Lives Matter Los Angeles, alongside Porter's family and loved ones, held a community vigil in honor of Porter this past Sunday. The remembrance was held at the Village Point complex on Roscoe Boulevard in Northridge, where the fatal shooting took place in the final hours of New Year's Eve. Now, this vigil is about remembering Keith as a human being, not a headline or a hashtag, and standing with his family as they demand truth and accountability, said a Black Lives Matter Los Angeles organizer. They went on, an off-duty federal agent took his life, and the community deserves clear answers, full transparency, and justice. Now, friends and family of Porter expressed sadness over the sudden loss on social media. They said, "This is the type of a friend a lot of us wish we had," said Brian Taylor. He described Porter as a funny, cool, and down-to-earth person who loved life. Quote, "I genuinely and wholeheartedly loved this man. Pooter was an amazing friend to me. Whenever and for whatever I needed, he was there. This really breaks my heart. Praying for his mother, children, and his entire family," wrote Mimi Love on Facebook. Now, one Instagram user who claimed to work with Porter at Home Depot commented on his last Instagram post, "He is one of the most popular people in this store. He's already a legend around here from just being him. This is beyond heartbreaking." Authorities have not yet identified the ICE agent responsible, but you notice they wasted no time in identifying the victim by name. Well, the Black Lives Matter did. The New Year's Eve death is under investigation by the Robbery Homicide Division, which handles all shootings by officers from outside law enforcement agencies, said LAPD Deputy Chief Alan Hamilton. He said, since the incident involves a federal agent, the case is also being handled by the FBI, the U.S. Department of Justice, and Homeland Security investigations. After the incident, a spokesperson for the DHS, Department of Homeland Security, said the ICE agent was responding to an active shooter situation at his apartment complex. However, the lack of injuries to anyone else at the scene and statements from neighbors have fueled speculation that Porter may have been ringing in the new year by shooting a gun into the air, which is a felony that is punishable by prison due to the high risk of death or injury. Hamilton said it was too early to tell if that was the case. Now, police detectives have not yet spoken to the ICE agent due to protocols on how deadly force investigations are conducted with federal law enforcement officers. He said, "We won't interview them for days." After the incident, Homeland Security officials released a brief statement that said the agent opened fire in order to protect his life and that of others. I'm going to get back to that. Said he was forced to defensively use his weapon and exchanged gunfire with the shooter, said Tricia McLaughlin, the department's Assistant Secretary of Public Affairs, adding that the ICE agent contacted police afterward. According to a city news service report, police officers responded to the Valley Village Point apartment complex at Roscoe Boulevard and Amistoy Avenue in Northridge at 11:37 p.m., New Year's Eve. Early reports by the news service quoted an unnamed LAPD officer as saying, "The man who was killed was firing an assault rifle into the air." The victim was pronounced dead at the scene. The vigil this past Sunday provided a space for community members to honor Porter's life, Black Lives Matter Los Angeles said in a statement, and stand in solidarity with his family while calling for justice and accountability from federal authorities. Good luck. Good luck getting that. But the thing here is, it's so questionable. I don't believe the cops or federal authorities. I don't believe them one iota. Don't believe it. I'll tell you why. In all the years that in all the New Year's Eves that I've lived, every New Year's Eve, there's always at least one person that goes outside and, woohoo, Happy New Year. There's always that one guy. So here this federal agent runs up. He's got a gun. He's shooting in the air. Drop it. What? Bang, bang. Oh, woo. I saved all your lives. He was shooting in the air, dude. Now, I get it. It is dangerous because when you shoot a bullet, what goes up must come down. And with the force of gravity, if that hits somebody, you get shot. I get that. I get it. But should this guy have lost his life because he shot his gun in the air on New Year's Eve? No. Hey, dude. Put the gun away. What are you doing, man? You're not supposed to be shooting a gun in the air. You're going to shoot somebody. Put it away, man. Come on. What's your problem? Or maybe arrest him. I get it. It is a felony, by the way, because of the severity of the danger. But it's not a felony in respect of, hey, I'm going to shoot you. No, he was firing it in the air. And everybody around him said he was firing it in the air. But they're saying this federal agent had to protect his life. It was a defensive move. Why? Was he standing next to the guy and the bullet could hit him in the head? Or I doubt this guy pointed his gun at the federal agent. Maybe he did, but it's a lot of hypotheticals here, and I hate that this has those hypotheticals. But the fact of the matter is, people said he was firing it in the air, except for one group said it was defensive. The Department of Homeland Security.